Now, whether you feel that the recent attacks on Donald Trump was a hoax or it was all planned or fake or whatever, there's still a very real threat in this country to our president and the people that voted for him. Nowadays, you will constantly see on the internet, on social media, the leftists, they are quite literally salivating at the thought of him not being alive the next day, or at the thought of someone who voted for him also getting the same fate. And I mean, it doesn't help when you have Democrats constantly saying shit like this.
The threat right now in this country to the American people are extreme MAGA Republicans. That's the threat. That's the problem. That's the crisis that we confront. Extreme MAGA.
These people are violent, toxic, and unhinged, and y'all still think every assassination attempt on Trump is some type of fucking hoax? And don't get in my comment section trying to break down this last event. Quite literally, I don't give a fuck what any of y'all think about it. The fact of the matter is there is a very real threat, as I said, in this country towards Republicans, MAGA, Donald Trump, anybody who voted against the Democratic Party. Every single day, these Democrats and these left-wing liberals spend their every waking moment wishing death on the Republican Party and on MAGA as a whole, on anyone who voted for Donald Trump. I come across videos all the time of people on the internet talking about some, oh my God, they missed again, how could they? Or the lady who was arrested for terroristic threats because she came to the internet on TikTok and said, if you see someone in a red hat, pop them. Take them down. And the people in her comment section, thousands of them, agreed. The Democrat rhetoric has consequences, and that's why we lost someone like Charlie Kirk. This rhetoric is exactly why, and look it up, there has been more than 3 attempts on Donald Trump's life. They are not telling you this shit. How many times in the last few months alone have they had to take somebody down who was rushing the White House lawn with a fucking weapon? The Democrats' political rhetoric literally dehumanizes our president. It dehumanizes anyone who voted for him. And this is why there is constant death threats on any of us on the internet from these people because of the Democrat rhetoric. And I'm tired of fucking seeing it. And whether you're somebody who is currently not all for Donald Trump, at the end of the day, if you are a conservative, you should see the big picture, the big issue here as well. Whether you are a conservative and do feel that this last event was made up, fabricated, or a hoax, you should still be pointing out the real threat in this country today, and that is the Democrat rhetoric. You guys are quite literally not helping by turning now every assassination attempt into a fucking hoax, or every time Erica Kirk says her life is being threatened, oh, she's lying, she's doing it for the cameras, oh, her crying is fake. Like, I don't care if you like Erica Kirk neither, but y'all really just be doing too fucking much. Like, the woman's husband was assassinated live. Everybody saw it. It's recorded. You can't fucking miss it on the internet. So whether you like her or not, is she supposed to be jumping for joy at the thought of somebody trying to assassinate her as well? Or every time gunfire goes off, she's supposed to just be smiling or some shit? Like, no, that shit is traumatizing. Whether you agree with her, whether you like her or not, at the end of the day, that shit is still traumatizing. And quite frankly, look at our fucking president and his first lady. I could not imagine how it feels for them to constantly go out in public and have to worry about somebody trying to fucking kill them because of the Democrat rhetoric. These people have spent years calling him a threat to democracy, a danger to society, and then feel like words have no consequences. So when somebody actually unhinged from the fucking left goes after him, oh, it's not what we said, it's not what we did, it's fake, it's made up, it was planned. Like, I'm so sick of this shit. Like, when did y'all lose the plot? People can't fucking debate anymore about their politics. Y'all can't just agree to disagree or just disagree completely. Does it have to come down to death threats? Does it have to come down to constantly wishing that people who voted for him or him himself has to die? Like, what is wrong with y'all? I mean, it's real sickening and it's real disturbing. I can't tell you how many times I've had death threats in my DM of people telling me to go jump off a bridge or do some, you know, some crazy shit I have been told. And I just look at that shit and I'm like, dang, you mad because I voted for Trump? That's all it took for you to tell me to go off myself? Like, y'all really have gotten to the point where you let the Democrat rhetoric brainwash you in such a violent way that anybody who thinks different politically than you should just not be on this planet anymore. And you don't realize that that is the Nazi dictator mindset that you claim we or Donald Trump has? You don't want people to walk this earth because they disagree with you politically. But then you call our president a Nazi dictator. Like, get the fuck on with that. It is so fucking sickening and I'm tired of it. And then the Democrats have to constantly get on TV and fake this bullshit. Like, we're trying to save democracy. You're trying to save democracy by encouraging folks to go out there and assassinate our president? Trying to save democracy by constantly saying that MAGA is a danger to society and they are the violent ones while you guys keep going out there and killing people? You're calling us the danger to society but not pointing out how many mass shootings have recently happened and the perpetrator was a fucking trans individual? But then y'all complain, oh, ICE agents is going out there killing people. They killed 2 people because your fucking rhetoric influenced them to go be violent and stop them from arresting someone who didn't belong in this country. You have celebrities publicly stating that if the Democrats are back in power, anyone who voted for Donald Trump shall be tried for treason. You're gonna go after MAGA and try to take their rights away because they voted Republican? But we're the violent ones. We're the danger to society? Be fucking for real. Like, quite frankly, I don't care who you voted for, but violence towards politicians or voters should never be the answer, and that shit should be condemned.